People are already playing FC24 and you can too. Here are some steps to get the game early. Before we go any further, let's check out the new gameplay of FC24. This is the official gameplay on EA's website. So this is it, boys. I'm gonna let it play in the background so you can analyze it. I think this is the tactical view or something. Give me your thoughts, what you think about the gameplay.
Again. James, and a useful...
Here is the new camera thingy that they've added, that you can switch through the camera and spectate a live match from any angle. It's basically like instant replay, but in like a real game. That's what it looks like. But it's good for people who like to play Football Manager, I guess, because I think they have this kind of a feature where you can see the whole match being panned out, or you can see how many camera angles they have when they're switching around. If this is any use to you, do tell me in the comment section below, because I don't see a use to this thing. But the gameplay though, it's looking pretty similar to be honest, but we'll see. We'll have to try the game before we actually can be the judge. Alright, if you want to play the game early as well, the first step is the beta. Every year EA releases a beta that the community can try so that EA can make last minute change, and that's what's happening right now. Generally, EA releases a closed beta. That means you need an invite from EA to actually play the game. But since they are not with FIFA anymore this year, looking at the developers and the interviews they're giving online, the new wave of confidence that they're not with FIFA can make them change this process. Thus, we can even receive an open beta this year. Keep in mind that the email that you use with your EA account is in your hands and you have the access to it. Don't be that stupid. And when you are in that email, check it for this email right here that people are getting. If you don't have this email, there might be an issue that you might not have played the game a lot last year. The requirements for the beta is that you are an insane nerd and you play all year. That is the meat that EA is looking for. And to increase the chances for getting the beta in the next wave of when they give it out, you should have this checkbox right here in your EA account enabled. If you don't have this on, you won't get the beta. So switch this on, and while you're at it, you can also switch on this new games tab where you have to enable all the football games you like. So that also increases the chances of you getting the beta. There's another way to get the beta, and that is the EA Creator Network. Just wait, it's not just for YouTubers, even you can get it. It's simple. All you have to do is just post some content on your TikTok or your FIFA account and then share it on the EA Creator Network website. Once you're in it, which is not that difficult these days to get in, you will get an opportunities tab where you can get the game early if you're lucky. Another thing you have to keep in mind that EA wants you to play a specific mode, so you have to play what they want you to play. If they're giving you a Pro Clubs beta, you have to play that. You can't get an Ultimate Team beta out of that code. This is some of the stuff that people are sharing who have the game early already, and it looks sick to be honest. The menus are looking like FIFA 11, and if you ask me, the bus cinematic that was shown for career mode, it's looking like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It will definitely add a storyline to your own career mode. And when the match will finish up, you can see the managers will shake hands with each other. So there's a lot of new cinematics coming. Let's hope we get the game early so that we can play it as soon as possible. You can now use gegenpressing in the game and also park the bus. Why can you do this? Oh man. Apparently now you can have coaching stuff in the game that will help your players to boost their stats in a specific area. It's a bit like FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. There used to be staff and coaching cards in Ultimate Team. Similar to that. These coaches will add attacking, defending, and you can even switch them around to create new combination with coaches. Quite interesting. They are saying there are 3 ways to train inside FC24: match day reports, training plans, and pre-match training. There's also a sharpness trigger mechanic that you can use for your player, like a therapy session or something.
And then I looked at my uncle and...
let me guess. He died.
You can change the trigger of the mentality of the player by balancing all-out performance or even energy focus, which then will dictate how your player performs in the match. They are saying they have made the game very easy for the users to train the players and keep them in top shape.
So we've redesigned them this year to make it easier.
Okay, here is the tactics menu that you'll see before every game, where your coaches will tell you you are going to play against Real Madrid and they have a pacey winger. They're going to attack you on the counter attack, so you have to prepare prepare these tactics. You then can take this report and then face the team against with all the preparation. This is quite new actually. They showed an example where the coach says, hey boss, they're going to park the bus, and your player starts training for passing drills to penetrate the team when you're going to play a team that parks the bus. And would you look at that new free kick system they're using inside this, and also the new mechanical wall. And here you see they practice a header in the training which they can replicate when they play the same thing in the match. They are saying it's going to change the game. I hope it does, but I don't trust it as of now. And here is an example of the same thing where the player just tackles in training and then replicates the same move in the real match when the big game arrives. Fingers crossed. I don't know if this feature is gimmicky or if it's gonna work. We'll see. And then there is a new tunnel cinematic where you hear your players doing
in manager career,
and the players will walk out to the pitch in this cinematic. However, this cam is still very useful because you can make all tactical changes in the bottom left, as you can see. So this kind of is useful, but otherwise I don't see a use to switching to other cameras enjoying the matches from the stands. Now, player career. A new cinematic where your player walks up to the board and checks the new team sheet. Cool cinematic, not gonna lie. You will also have a player agent with you who will tell you if you want to join Real Madrid, he'll tell you all the stats you need to achieve to play for Real Madrid. If you want to transfer for money, he'll give you all the stats you need. Transfer for money. That's what the job of the player agent is. If you start in a lower league, you can tell your player agent that you want to play for Liverpool or PSG. He's gonna make your career in a way so that eventually you join them and become their legend. So here they are showing if you want to keep a contract at PSG, you can take shots at goal and like do all of that stuff, or you can join a Saudi club for $1 billion. Play styles, as I mentioned before, are also in player career. So you remember the last year when they used to show Maverick, Virtuoso, all of that customization now leads to unlocking more play styles. That's it. Is that it? That's all the customization we have. And finally, they showed the new Ballon d'Or ceremony. The animation is looking pretty good. Even though you roast EA so much, sometimes they do deliver. It looks pretty good, to be honest.
let's celebrate the success of this deep dive. And I have my eye on that Ballon d'Or. That looks incredible in FC 20.
There's a new leaked cinematic where you can see players walking in the pitch and the match is going to start, and you see the fans waving the flags with such great authenticity. I love that feature. There's another one where you see Haaland giving an interview to this lady on the side after the match has been completed. It's going to be insane, all of this stuff, to check it out when it releases. Then there was some kind of presentation going on by EA where they showed this new eval engine where stats were popping on the pitch. There was also another presentation piece where we see the new all glory pack opening animation where the shield pops off and the numbers just load up. It looks so sick. And there was another animation of them showing the new offside VAR style animation of players getting close to each other and deciding the VAR decision for the offside, which looked so good. It felt so refreshing. There was another thing they showed in the video where they showed that Adama Traore and stuff, players who are really buffed up, have their own type of body type which is extremely different and difficult for them to achieve before. But now you can see players with the new Sapien technology having bigger arms, bigger muscles, and everyone will look different in this game. And this is how the team layout will show up when the Ultimate Team starts. And you can see the new card design. The ratings though are not the current ratings, pretty obvious about that, but the card design and the display looks like this. And if you don't know, the gameplay this year is very difficult to play. So if you want to know more about the gameplay and how to play the game better, click on this video right here where I show you all the new things in the gameplay of FC 24. Click on it. Bye bye.